Hi, this is Anil from Learning Education and welcome back to What's the Output video series on C programming language. Now, just like the previous tutorials, you guys can pause this movie and take a look at the source code which is here in the editor and first try to find out whether there are any errors in the program, and if you guys think that there are no errors, then try to find out the output of the program. Once you guys have an answer, just click on the play button. I'm gonna run the program and explain the output. Alright, now I guess you guys have an answer for this program. I'm gonna build and run this. So it's gonna be build and run, and now the answer, or the output of this program is x equal to 0 and y equal to 200. So now why the heck we're gonna get the output like this? Now if you look at the source code of this program, then we have a couple of integer variables x and y, and we have stored the values 100 and 200 in them. And then we have this if statement, and in the condition part we have this logical AND operator, and if this condition is satisfied, then we're gonna execute this printf statement, else we're gonna execute the printf statement which is in the else part. So now before explaining why the heck we got the output like this, I want to talk you guys about the AND logical operator. So now here you guys can see the syntax of this AND logical operator. This AND logical operator is going to work on two operands. The one which is in the left side is called left operand, and the one which is in the right side is called right operand. And this AND logical operator is going to return a value of true, which is a non-zero value in C, only if both of its operands are evaluated to true, which is nothing but I'm going to use 1 to represent a non-zero value. If both the operands are going to be evaluated to non-zero values, then the whole operation is going to return true, which is 1, a non-zero value. And if any one of this is false, then the result is going to be false, which is denoted by this 0. And here if you have 1 0, then also it's going to be 0. And if both of them are 0, then the result of this thing is going to be 0. Now the thing to notice is, if the left operand is evaluated to false, which is 0, then there is no need to check for this right operand, and we can straight away say that the result of this operation is going to be 0 because one of the operand is false. So this logical AND operator is going to return a value of false. If the left operand is evaluated to true, then we need to check for the right operand in order to compute the result of this operation. If the right operand is false, then the result is going to be false. But if the right operand is true, then the result of this operation is going to be true. So if the left operand is evaluated to false, then there is no need to check for the right operand. We can straight away say that the result of the operation is going to be false. So the same thing happens here. In order to speed up the execution of the programs, what C is going to do is, whenever it's going to encounter this AND logical operator, first it's going to evaluate the left operand of this AND logical operator. So here it's going to evaluate this. Here what happens is x minus equal to 100, which is exactly equal to x equal to x minus 100. X is previously containing 100, so the result is going to be x equal to 100 minus 100, which is going to be 0. So that 0 will be stored in this variable x. And now the left operand of this AND logical operator is evaluated to false. In order to speed up the program's execution, what C is going to do is, C is going to optimize this program. So it will not check for this right operand. In other words, it will not execute the contents which are specified in the right operand. So since this left operand is evaluated to false, C is not going to check for this right operand. It's going to straight away say that, okay, the result of this whole operation is false. So if condition is going to fail, that's why we're going to execute the else part, and here we have the printf statement, and we are printing the values of the x and y. So it's going to print out x equal to 0 and y equal to 200. That's because here the value of this y variable is not altered. So just to demonstrate that, if the left operand is evaluated to true, then C will check for this right operand. To demonstrate that, I'm gonna change the value here. Let's make this one 50, and then we're gonna build and run. And before that, let me close my previous run. And now we're gonna build and run. And now you guys can see x equal to 50 and y equal to 100. You guys can see both the x and y variables value is altered. So what happens is, in the if condition part we have the AND logical operator. So C is gonna execute the left operand, so it's gonna perform x minus equal to 50. So it's gonna be x equal to x minus 50. X is containing 100, so it's gonna be 100 minus 50, which is gonna be 50, and that 50 will be stored in this variable x. And this 50 is a non-zero value, and that's why the left operand of this AND logical operator is gonna be evaluated to true. So in order to compute the outcome of this whole expression, C needs to check out the right operand, and that's why it's going to execute this right operand. So here we have y minus equal to 100, and this time y is containing 200, so it's going to be reduced by 100, so it's going to become 100. And here, since both of these operands of this AND logical operator are going to be evaluated to true, this expression is going to evaluate it to true. So if condition satisfies, and this printf statement will be executed, and it's going to print out x equal to 50 and y equal to 100. So this is it, guys. This is how we're going to get the output like this. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have learned something from this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.